Welcome everyone to session 31. Hey, it rhymed this time. Isn't that sublime?
I couldn't think of anything to rhyme with that, otherwise I would have thrown that in.
You'll find. Oh, here's a lime.
Oh.
Tasty. Ooh, sour. And face implodes due to sourness. You'll find yourselves sleeping inside of Fiskermath's fortress, one of his spare bedrooms that is human-sized, for lack of a better term. Small, compared to everything else in this fortress. And for the most part, you've had restful sleeps, a restful night. Except for one of you.
Oh, I said except for Juan. I was like, who the heck is Juan?
Juan, he's some guy.
Ideas.
He just shows up out of nowhere. He's a traveling merchant.
He never gets any good sleep, apparently.
Nope.
Poor
You can
Juan.
buy potions off of him, though. Juan. Yeah. Except for Arnu, who, with the help of Svavnir, the seer, managed to uncover some secrets that were hidden within your nightmare. And with the revelation that Arnu has been cursed with lycanthropy. Except she's the only one who knows this. The rest of you are just kind of... Actually, no, that's more Valentine. But you're all sleeping.
I don't need sleep. I don't need sleep.
I don't need sleep. Actually, elves, they tend to sleep less, while still regaining the same amount of sleep as humans do.
Exactly.
So that is partially true. So, she's the only one who knows this, and we'll see how that plays out. But for the rest of you, you are still sleeping, as your eyes open, and you're the first to awaken on this particular morning. However, before we get to that, Tinra.
Yes.
Blah, 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 blah. Here we go. You wake up in a place that you recognize, a place from your past. It is a version, as far as you can remember, of your father's old workshop. His smithy and his wood carving shop all in one, as he tended to do both things, both trades. The air smells of charcoal, hot iron, and shaved wood, cedar. Standing at the anvil at this time, though, is not your father, but rather another burly redhead with a familiar smile as he turns towards you. He isn't hammering weapons, even though he's at the anvil. But he's just sitting there, using it as a workspace. Dreams can be a little bit weird and mix things up from time to time. But he is carving, with his calloused hands, a tiny wooden figure. A raven, just like their father used to do. Alaric, or Alaric, or Alaric. We'll get that pronunciation in a sec.
Third time lucky, Alaric.
Alaric, okay. He turns towards you. And was Alaric your older brother, or was he younger?
My older brother.
Older brother. Alright, he turns towards you. And he says, "You've grown into your strength, little sister." He smiles. His voice warm. He turns around, stops what he's doing, and strides towards you to embrace you. And then he steps back. How you been?
Well, we're busy trying to sort out this evil rock blight that's killing lots of people. So I've been a tad busy.
Hmm. Yes. The Norns wave. I'm probably gonna divide it in Scottish for some reason. So whatever.
For now.
For now, till it changes. The Norns weave a heavy tapestry, Tinra, but Father always said, the strongest iron must go through the hottest fire. Almara watches over you. You are exactly where you need to be. Do not let the shadows of the dead sway the light from your heart. Is there anything else you would like to discuss with Alaric?
Well, I was just going to say that's very thoughtful of him to tell me that, because obviously there's somebody in the group that she's not very keen on, and I wondered if that was maybe a factor in when my healing powers go a bit awry.
Ooh, not very keen on. I wonder who it could be.
Herdan!
Yes, Amara's favor can be fickle sometimes. The dice tell the story. Actually, he says something to that effect. I'm like, you know as well as I do. That luck can swing both ways. Sometimes more extreme than others on both ends of the spectrum. Both sides of the same coin. He turns
I
around.
was just going to ask him another question, actually, while he's in the dream. I was going to ask him, is he able to watch over us often, or can he only sort of look in on events every now and again?
I'm always with you, Jinra. I'm always watching. Always in your heart and in your mind.
That's very comforting.
So in a sense, I'm always there, but I only observe when you observe me observing.
He does like to be cryptic, doesn't he? I thought he was kind of a bit more forthright in life, but maybe he's kind of changed a bit since he got up there. I don't suppose you've happened to notice any other observers around, have you? Like hair-stealing thieves, for example.
He pauses. I guess the only observer that we know hasn't been seen in quite some time, has he? Since you escaped that, what was it, that wizard's orb? And then the 8 or so days that passed. He hasn't been seen since then. So I guess it's been a while.
He's obviously off stalking someone else to steal their hair then, isn't he?
Doing. Plucks a little hair. That sound effect.
Spot on, right?
All right.
Well, next time you're sort of wandering through the afterlife, and if Almara happens to come by with a message for me, you just let her know that deep down Valentil does believe he's just playing hard to get. As a devotee.
That's not canon.
Yeah, Verdan, obviously, she really likes Verdan because he generally gets the better healing rolls, doesn't he? So I'm just trying to up the odds of improving my healing capacity.
Actually, the afterlife isn't so bad up here in the farmlands. I just tend to a nice garden. Yeah, go ahead.
Have you come across any people that you don't know? I mean, is it like a one big sort of area that, or do you just stick with people you know? Or I just wonder if you come across any people who had died due to the rot blight, whether they're restored to their natural true self when they come to the afterlife or not.
Not in the farmlands, I've not seen. But there is rumor going around that our queen is ill, which is abnormal, according to the folk who reside here. So, I hope she gets better. Because I don't know who's going to take her place if she... I don't know if gods can pass on, but if she does, I dread what would happen. But yeah, it's not too bad here in the afterlife. Although there is more rumor going around that there are 4 powerful souls that have gone missing from the afterlife.
That's interesting. Are they? I'm hoping that they're nice, benign, powerful souls, and not evil, powerful souls.
Oh, I hope they're benign too, but you and I both know that evil tends to stay one step ahead of the heroes.
No one knows their names then.
No one knows their names. They're just the rumors. Revenants. Powerful revenants, they say.
Well, hopefully, if we come across them, we can find a way to send them back.
Yes. Yes.
Do you think did they escape recently from the rumor, or did they escape before the goddess became ill with the rot blight?
I don't know the exact timeline, because the goddess, our queen, has been ill for, well, the time doesn't really factor into this place, so it's hard to tell, relatively speaking, just how long it's been. But from what I gather, it's a recent rumor rather than an old one. It seems to be the talk of the farmlands now.
Okay, well, if you hear any more rumours and you want to chance by in my sleep, then feel free to sort of pass them on.
I will if chance wishes it.
Well, it's still good to see you. Pass on my love to Father when you see him.
He smiles again, claps a calloused hand on your shoulder and says, I will. And you look down at the little raven carving that he has in his hand. And its head kind of turns towards you. It's a wooden head. And it begins to speak.
A weird dream, I was about to say. It's the dream's about to get a bit weirder, I guess.
Yeah, one of those, like, weird turns. Because it's mostly stiff. Because it's wooden. Wooden and stiff. And he speaks. Or rather, it speaks. And Alaric speaks at the same time, kind of translating the cause. Whatever a wooden caw would sound like. He says, no hammer of steel, nor morning star, can crack the ice to sate the hunger. Catch the light of the frost's white sting, held fast and tight by a beard hair's string. And then continues. Well, it seems that this particular information is old news to you, as you always were better at reading the signs than me, sister. If you look at what you carry, you've already found the artifact as part of this device, this tool. And you remember the itinerary, you remember the heddle you found in that harpoon that was called the Frost Stinger. So it seems like
3 more, isn't there? There's 3 more, so we've got to find the other 3.
Gotta find 3 more. And then the Raven / Alaric speaks again. She who weaves the tapestry of fate measures threads where fortune waits. With destinies Sleipnir's mare tampers with and meddles, in the absence of 2 pairs of Earthsloom's petals. Dinner, I need you to make a religion check, please.
Sorry, I was just getting my. As usual, I forgot to get my things out ready. So here we
Orange dice.
go. Yep. Put the other ones away.
And you have advantage.
14.
because
14. I don't know if that. I haven't checked my bonuses, but 14 is the base thing, so it's a religion check.
Yeah.
Plus 3, 14, 15, 17 then.
Okay.
That seems decent.
It is decent. With a 17, this raven is speaking about one of the Norns, the Norn of the present, Verdanti, or Verdanti, as also describing as something you have now come to know because of Radagast, the squirrel, that the person who has been meddling with fate in such a way as to abscond with 2 pairs of heddles from the loom of fate is Loki, the mischievous trickster god. So Sleipnir's mare can only refer to Loki. You presume it's one of the forms he has taken in the past. So, you've already found this artifact. It just seems to be catching up, as it were, but in the present. The now. And with that, Alaric blinks. He smiles at you. Oh. As if he didn't comprehend what was happening, as if he was in a trance for that particular moment. Still here?
I'm glad you're still here. I thought you were about to leave.
Oh, yes. I will only leave when you wake up. As he grabs a paintbrush and dips his paint into gray paint and begins to paint the raven a color of gray, which further cements that this raven is a representation of Verdanti, who can take the form of a gray raven from time to time. And you continue to have this dream for a little bit as we get back to Arnu. Arnu, your eyes flutter open after having that delightful little dream of yours. As you look around, your companions are still sleeping. What would you like to do?
Get up and go sit outside for a little bit.
Okay.
Think.
You get up out of your bed, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Charisma. Oh dear. 10.
Okay. As you stand up, intending on going outside, maybe for a walk, or have a little bit of a sit and think. Your mind is all of a sudden flooded with the images from your nightmare that you just experienced. As your memory then hones in on 2 details. The thought of removing the ring on your finger, and the depths of the frozen lake. The ring and the depth of the frozen lake. As you now have the frightened and incapacitated conditions.
Oh dear.
and you lose control of your body. As you walk out of the bedroom. And you almost make it to the front gates to exit the fortress. And I need you to make another charisma saving throw after about a minute has passed.
Right.
As you kind of got stuck in place.
Ooh, 14?
Okay. You get to the front gates. You start to push open the front gates, and then all of a sudden, you regain control of your body. And what would you like to do in this particular moment?
I think keep the gates shut and not go outside now, I think, because I have a horrible feeling I was...
All right. As you turn around... Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry.
You can finish the thought. It's all right.
Yeah, no, I'm just afraid to go outside now, so stay inside.
I think I'll stay in. As you turn around, because there are two sets of gates. Essentially, there's huge gates, and then there's a tiny little, like, quote-unquote kitty door, where it has a smaller door that you can open on the on each individual door. There's a smaller gate. You close one of them, and as you turn around, you see a wonderful looking creature.
I mean, just because he's old doesn't mean he's terrifying, okay?
As a creature made of shadow and darkness, and also many eyes. As this creature is within 5 feet of you.
Right.
Oops. Spoiler of the name. Whatever.
What? I missed that. What? Oh, I see. Oh, damn. I was just not quick enough.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hang on. 3 horns.
Yeah.
I can't get a minute of peace.
Well, luckily it only lasted for a minute. And I need you to roll initiative.
Oh, okay. Right. 12.
All right. So I'm going to add. All right. We have a little about what happens here. The Dream Haunter, it's just you, because everyone else is still asleep.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As the Dream Haunter now turns towards you. And decides to go after you some more. So, that's going to end both of those. Okay. So it extends a clawed-looking hand towards you and does that twice as it tries to bend your mind with 2 attacks. And both of them are going to hit, so you are going to take some damage. So you're going to take... Oh my. So you're going to take 8 psychic damage.
Right.
From the first attack. And the second attack, you're going to take 15 points of psychic damage.
Damn.
As it then proceeds to... After doing that, its head kind of lilts towards the bedroom as it then attempts to go through the wall as it leaves your reach.
I kind of want to attack it back if I can.
You can, yeah.
With I guess, get this. Well, I suppose I would have gotten dressed with my put up the sword. Get a sword out.
You can. If you have the sword, you can. If you don't think there would have been enough time to draw the sword, you can make an unarmed strike. Luckily, as a Waloof, you have claws and teeth.
That's true. That might work actually. Yeah. So okay, I'll go with the claws and teeth situation then.
All right. I think it's actually on your character sheet. Oops.
Yeah,
Under
it is. Yeah. I've got
the
it.
better one. The better one would be claws because that's the Dex version.
Okie so that's just +4.
Plus 6,
Alright.
yeah.
Oh, +6. Yeah. Okay. Right. 14.
Yep, that will hit.
Okay. The online dice. 7 damage.
Alrighty. You scratch at it. And
Do I actually make contact with it, or
you do make contact with it. It just part of your claw goes through it as it is resistant to physical damage. But you do scratch at it as it goes through the statue and gets to about the other side.
okay?
It can only go that far because it's 10. Yeah, it can only get that far because it's going through two things. It went through a statue, which I guess is here, and through the wall. But it's currently vanished from your view, and it gets to your turn.
I kind of want to run after it, so I suppose go back into the room. We got a door on the side.
Yes, and your speed is 45 feet now because you rolled initiative as a Waloof. So yeah, you can get back in there.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You can actually get to here if you want to, or here.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I love that we're just peacefully sleeping.
Yeah.
It probably comes barging in.
It depends if you make noise loud enough to wake everyone up as you get in here. Do you kick the door open, barge it open, or do you just like...
Well, I mean, it would have been nice to have dealt with it quietly, but I think at this point, if it's to worried it might be going after other people, yeah, probably barging the door open before it gets away.
All right. Do you say or yell anything?
No, just barge the door open. Just get in there.
All right. Let's see. Give me a strength, athletics check to see how loud you can open the door. Because they're technically unaware. It would have to be quite a loud noise.
Right, athletics. 22.
All right. You hit the door with such force that it poof slams hard enough to awaken everyone in this room. As you all wake up. Ah! However you all wake up. If you're Valentine. No, wait, he's Irish, not Scottish, whatever. As you all can join the initiative count.
Woo!
Can everybody else see it as well? I don't just seem like I'm crazy barging into them.
Everyone else can see it, yes.
No, what are you
Okay,
talking
good.
about, Arnu? I don't see
So-
nothing.
So I see it. It's basically right next to me, like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, what we got here? Oh, that makes sense why you got an 8.
Why?
Because right next to you, you're like, oh my... buddy."
Yeah, petrified. I was having such great dreams unlike some other people.
Yeah. And then... Yeah, where the rest of y'all's rolled.
9.
9. Yeah, I guess you're just waking up.
Yeah,
Everyone's a little bit.
I see the monitor. I'm like,
I'm consistent so far. I got another 14. So what type of role were you doing anyway?
Initiative.
Initiative. Okay.
At all y'all. So, it's
Oh.
our news turn. We'll just resolve as it goes to the bottom here. Alright. We'll just go back to the top of the round as you'll join the count. Let's see here. Because that would have been the first round done, and then it gets back to the top of the round. So the Dream Haunter is now beside Dan. And Banana, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
That's unfortunate. Okay, that's not bad. 17.
All right, with the 17, it tries to haunt your dreams. But how do you steel yourself against such danger?
Stop dreaming.
Did you do you put up a firewall in your mind?
I become totally zen and like
Oh yeah,
just cannot be affected by it at all.
that's canon. Totally in character. I become fully zen as it passes directly into your space, realizes it can't affect you, and then comes back out. Let's see here. It goes into your space. It's back over here. So that is 10, 15. Gets to about there. As it flits around this room.
Flits, huh? Sounds terrifying.
I'm just thinking if I want to do that. Probably do want to do that. Actually, I can't do that. Interesting. Alrighty, that's where it is. Kinride, is your turn.
I guess I need to try and find out. I mean, I don't know what it is, do I? I just seen this creepy looking thing. So I need to try and do one of those checks to try and get some information on it. Because there's no point in trying to do any turning or anything. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
I can't remember what type of check is it again? Is it...
Hold on. Do you have proficiency in Insight or the Herbalism kit?
Let's just go back to my kit, just a sec. That'll be in my inventory, won't it, if so?
It'd be under proficiencies.
Oh, was that features and traits?
Yeah, just proficiencies. Here, I
Medicine and insights. I got insight.
Proficiency and Insight. All right. And that
Okay,
means you
I'll get
have...
+7 on that. That's good.
It's not an Insight check, but because you have proficiency in Insight, you will actually have advantage on this roll.
Okay.
So you can make an Arcana check or a Perception check, whatever one you want to make.
Well, I've got a +4 on a perception check, so I'll go for that.
Okay, because it would reveal different information. Arcana would be to recall like what the monster is and that kind of stuff. Perception would be to see if there's anything you can observe about it on the spot.
Okay, well, I got a 13 +4, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 17. That's decent, isn't it?
Okay. So with just a perception roll, it's kind of like an observational knowledge, observed knowledge. You observe one of the traits it has. It's called Figment of Imagination. So, we're actually not on the material plane exactly right now. We're not on Varheim. We're in a different plane of existence. So, normally this creature would be invisible. But since we are in Iselheim and not Varheim, as that coffee or whatever tastes terrible, I can see your taste buds firing off in there.
Ginger ale. But it's cherry flavored.
Yep. Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
At least it's not fish flavored. So normally this haunter would be invisible if it was on the material plane. As you observe, it's trying to flicker in and out of existence, but it can't do that because it's not on the material plane. And it's bright in here. And I will say, I also know if it was invisible, if it does take radiant damage, this trait doesn't function until the end of its next turn. So radiant damage and light seems to be its weakness.
I'm going to call out the others to share what I've learned.
Alrighty. You do so. That is your action. Would you like to... You still have a bonus action.
Yeah, I'm just
And
thinking
movement.
about... Okay, I suppose I ought to just have a look. It's right there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's happy.
I'd like to keep the table between us, to be honest, at the moment. But I will kind of move a bit more this way, just so I'm a bit close to the others.
Alrighty.
Just trying to think. Let's have a look at what spells. If I've got any spells that count. I have a feeling that one of my spells counts as a bonus action.
Spiritual weapon does.
Yeah, spiritual weapon, isn't it? So I'll cast that.
The fiery mace returns once more.
Yeah. Well, what have I just done? I just clicked on the wrong thing. I was just
See
trying
every day.
Let me just cast that then. Spiritual weapon, level 2. There we go.
Yeah, you can attack it as part of that bonus action.
And that was not a bit of a waste of a spell because I rolled a 1. I might as well not bothered.
You cast the spiritual weapon. This fiery mace goes to crash down.
It hits me in the face instead.
But it just seems to flicker out of existence for a brief moment as it tries to enter a different plane of existence. But it comes back immediately because it is not on the right plane of existence in order to be able to do those other things. So just as that moment the mace hit, it would have hit, but it wasn't there for a moment. And then the mace comes back and the haunter comes back into existence.
It's a pain, isn't it?
Indeed.
What a guy.
I'm going to chalk it up to being half asleep still.
Yep. Arnu, it is your turn again.
Well, I don't really want it to get away, so I'm gonna Hunter's Market, and then I think I'll probably be able to get the sword out now. So attack it with the sword.
All right.
So that would be 22.
That shall hit.
And then oh dear me, 4 damage there, and then with the Hunter's Mark it is 3, so 7 damage for that, and then with the Colossus Slayer thing, which I keep forgetting about, it's just an extra 1.
Perfect. So it is going to take 3 piercing damage, and your Hunter's Mark was a 4. I can't remember what you rolled. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3. So it takes 3 force damage. All right, that's your first attack. You still can do it again.
Oh yeah. That is a 17. So that'll be...
Yeah, 17 will hit. It will take 3 more piercing damage, and then
extra 2.
Extra 2 force damage. Takes the full force. As you try and stab at this almost immaterial thing. As Valentil, you are up. You now basically comes to your full turn, your full faculties, your full senses, as this wonderful looking thing is just all of a sudden in this bedroom of yours.
Right. Well, I'm gonna stab it.
Okay. You produce your rapier. And go to stab.
Yep. Here I go. Okay. That would be a 14.
That will hit.
Oh, hot dog. Okay. Surprise, surprise. All right. So that is then 1d8 plus 5, and then 1d4, 1d4, and 1d8. And that is my 8. Okay. For a grand total of 4. Oh, sorry.
4.
No, 4 plus 5 is 9.
All right. It will take. That was just the piercing?
No, that was. Oh, sorry. The D4 was a 3. The D8 was a 1. So 6 for the regular damage, and then 3 for the martial, the lightning, I guess.
All right. So it will as you go to stab it with your rapier, with your first attack, you realize that your physical weapon kind of you're stabbing it, but it's incorporeal, so it's hard to get exact purchase with the weapon. And the lightning damage has a hard time connecting to particles, and it doesn't do as much damage as you would expect lightning to do normally if it was more physical, more material. It doesn't really conduct electricity very well, being an incorporeal being. So that was just first attack.
Well, let's see.
You're welcome to, yeah.
Well, so I can't. Can I cast a spell at this point, or is that?
You can.
Okay.
It would be a cantrip.
Oh, never mind. I need a big one. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm done.
Yeah, right. You can make a second attack then.
But there's no point. It doesn't do damage. I'm not gonna.
It does do damage. It's just resistant.
Oh, okay. Well, sure. I'll tickle it again then. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oops.
Just don't roll a 1.
Yeah, really. Hey, all right. So that is a 21.
Yeah, that will hit.
Alrighty. And so then we're doing the 8 again. All right, that is a 9 for regular damage, and then a 3 for the other.
It is basically bloodied now as well. It's still marked. But yeah.
Hey!
Nice. Staying there?
No, I wouldn't be right. That wouldn't be right. Yeah, I'll stay there. Take what this ugly bastard has to offer.
Verdan, it's your turn.
I will. I'll cast. Ooh. No, that. Oh wait, that has an area effect. Never mind, because everyone is bunched up around him.
I cast Fireball in this tiny room.
No, I was gonna do my vengeful grasp of flames.
Jeez.
To hopefully kill it off in a cool way as soon as I wake up after seeing this in the room. But no, it has an area of 30 feet around it, so no.
Yeah.
I'll just do a scorching ray, I guess.
Sure.
First one's 14 or 21. A 10 and 8. Wow, of course.
Natural 1. The first one will hit.
Great.
Go back to sleep, Verdan.
10 damage. Okay, that's not terrible.
Again, its incorporeal form seems to resist the heat.
Okay. And this thing creeped me the heck out, so
Yeah. All right.
That's my turn.
The hunter's turn. All right. It is going to see the two beings in front of it. Well, until you attacked it last, but it is more concerned with going after Arnu
That's fair.
because of the dream that she had. So it'll make 2 attacks. The first one will be 22, but the second attack will miss. So Arnu, you are going to take 14 points of psychic damage. And then it shall. Its life. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration as well. As it kind of floats above the table, wants to get out of here. So it will then float there, out of your reach.
Oh, I should have done the cowardly thing and stood behind you. Then you'd be all right. Dag nabbit. Darn my bravery and chivalry.
So the DC for concentration was 10. So if you roll 10 or more, you maintain concentration on Hunter's Mark.
I rolled a 15.
All right, you're good. It's leaving your reach, so if you want to attack it, you can. And it's about to leave your reach too, Valentil. It's going to go through the wall.
No, don't let it get away. The window's open. Can I jump out the window?
You have a climbing speed. You can climb up to the window.
Okay. Sure.
On your turn.
Yes, on my turn. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes. Here you go. Get rid of it.
Does the attack hit?
That is an 8.
Nah, that one will not. Valentil, you're welcome to poke at it as well.
Oh, absolutely I will. Is it the same as the normal attack?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Yeah. It's just an attack roll.
Oh, do I roll to hit though?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a 14 again.
Yeah, that will strike.
Okay. And then we got a... Ooh, 8! Got an 8? Oh, sorry. 8 plus 5, which is 13 for the damage. And then a 1 for the extra damage.
All right. It's hanging on, but not by much. As your lightning... That's as much of a surge as it gets.
Little impotent, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
sorry,
like
I
one of
can't
those-
completely whiff like some folks, but, you know, I'm working on it.
It goes through the wall, so it kind of went here when it gets better.
Let's take a
On
look
the
at
other
the
side
bushes.
there. And it doesn't hide, but it's through the wall. So that would be 5. Okay. Tinra, it's your turn.
So I'll run through the door to have a look and see if I can see it anywhere.
Right.
I can't see it on the map, so
Yep, you get about there. It's not in the house.
oh damn it.
Now, if you
I
really
think I'll-
want to, your spiritual weapon, how high would the windows be? This is the smaller room, so the windows would be normal. So I would say you could get your spiritual weapon. They're up. So maybe about 15 feet above the ground is the window. So you could get your spiritual weapon up there and smash the window open if you like.
Okay, well it seems a bit like vandalism, but I guess we'll have to.
If you want the spiritual weapon to get out. Because
Yeah, I'd
can
like
get
it to. Yeah, the thing is, my odds of being able to hit it if I can't see it are not great, are they? But
Yeah. You could, like, smash and then go take a look for it if you want.
okay, well I'll do that then, just in the hope that it's moving maybe a bit slower because it's been injured.
All right, roll to hit the glass. If you are doing that.
Well that was useless. I got a 9. I don't have any bonuses on that, do I?
Yeah, you have +7 to hit.
Oh right, okay, and that's a bit more decent then, isn't it? Is that good enough?
16, yep. And it's only
Okay, hopefully I might have
so.
hope he doesn't expect us to pay damages for damaging his property later.
Yeah. Roll. No. No.
I have to hope that he is grateful we got rid of this thing, because it might have been affecting his sleep as well.
Never know. And yeah, how much damage? Gotta see. I'm just checking as well. Roll damage because you hit for sure.
Yeah, I just have to go back to. here, so it's a D8, which of course the one dice I hadn't got out. Let me just grab my D8. I got the D6 out and the D4 when I didn't get the D8 out, so that's a 7 plus 4, isn't it? So that's 11.
11. Yep, that's enough to shatter the window.
Hooray!
As the window breaks, and that was 15 feet up, so you can send the spiritual weapon 15 feet through. If you, I'm sorry, 5 feet more to the
Might as
window.
well do.
Yeah, and then pretty sure it can fly. Whatever, it can now. And then yeah, you get. If you were to then move out there, you would look around. It's not there.
Well,
Because
it's worth a
Arnie
try.
made her intentions known of like, I'm going through the window. Arnie, it is your turn.
Can I go through the window?
Yep. You crawl up there, 15 feet of movement. And then if you want to climb back down, that is another 15 feet. So 30. And then you see it just over here. 35, 40. You can get right up to it.
Okay. Or just in time to get hit back.
Unless you want to
Okay.
stay back here and shoot your bow. But if you want to do your attacks, you would have 3 attacks.
I would be able to attack as well, would I, in this round?
Yep, you can attack.
I'm still not used to just how much you can do in one round.
Yeah.
In this. Okay, so that is 13.
13 will hit, yeah.
That is 7 slashing damage and 2 force.
That's 5 damage.
Plus the Colossus thing. Not sure what that damage is, but it's 4 Colossus thing.
Alright. It's still there, but you see it's barely clinging to existence.
Good. Can I do another attack, or is that it?
You can do another attack, yeah.
Okay. That is also 13.
Yeah, that will hit.
So,
Ooh, 3 more, and...
and then 2.
All right.
Rolls in.
It had only 5 hit points left, so you deal exactly 5 damage to it.
Yes.
As your swords slash through it, one last final slice, its form disappears into the cold, frigid morning wind.
Good. Good riddance.
And that is the end of combat.
So it's completely disappeared. There's no like remnants left of it at all.
Yeah, it's completely gone as far as you can tell. If you want to take another check around, go ahead and make a perception or investigation check. One of the two.
Investigation.
Or perception.
Oh, perception. 28.
With a 28, you're certain that it's gone.
Good. Thing.
No, I guess the rest of us are just like, hey, Arnu, did you kill it?
Like, I look really hard, and yes, it's gone. It's dead.
Back up.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Good riddance.
Also, I noticed it right when I looked at the map. I just love the fact that Valentine is sleeping on like a couch.
Oh, yeah.
Or what?
I noticed that too. Yeah. 4 beds, and Valentino is the unspoken. Yeah.
4 beds? I see 3.
Well, 4 of us, 3 beds, and I get the. That's right, and I go back to sleep because I'm such a badass that I did all that damage, and I'm just gonna lay back down and go, okay. Fine. Some of us didn't sleep as well as others because we didn't have a bed.
Hey, you got a full night's rest.
Yeah,
Oh.
so I guess I slept the best, you know. I had a full bed. No weird dreams.
Can't
Doesn't
stress that
reflect
really
real. Yeah, doesn't reflect real life at all, but all right.
Yeah.
Hey Arnie, are you gonna explain what that was?
No one made an Arcana check yet. You want to make an Arcana check?
Yeah, sure. 15.
15. You recognize it as a dream haunter. That is not an undead, but an aberration. An otherworldly being kind of made out of fragments of nightmares. Kind of stitched together. That more resides and has connections to the ethereal plane and the astral plane.
Nice. Yeah.
And it is drawn to creatures that have had vivid and terrifying nightmares. But the timing of it, when it showed up, is quite coincidental. And convenient.
Or inconvenient, really. But
For it.
Inconvenient.
Convenient
Yeah.
for it.
As your thought also races back to the 2 memories that it focused on from your nightmare. Removing the ring and the depths of that frozen lake.
yep. Yeah, I guess I just stare into the distance for a second and then just say, so I guess somebody had a bad dream. Anyone?
No, I slept like a baby.
I don't have bad dreams because I know better.
Well, I had a good dream because I got to see my brother again.
Oh.
Oh, maybe the giant had a bad dream.
Good point. Maybe he did. Let's not ask though.
Right. What kind of dreams do you have, Arnu?
Don't remember.
Tragic, that.
Hmm.
Wow.
Dreams
So they
tend
might
to
have been
do that.
bad.
Well, I think we let him know that we had defeated this creature because hopefully it saved him from it because we've got to explain the broken window somehow.
Yeah, because
Or we
that's kind
could
of
just-
rush.
Or we could just leave.
Oh yeah, he was a bit of a Tom Naughty, wasn't he?
A what now?
Yes. What if if we're travelling somewhere and then later we have to come back this way? We don't really want to leave a bad impression in case we need shelter again, do we?
Yeah, but also, what did you say? He's a bit of a what?
Tom Naughty. It's a Tolkien insult. It can refer to a classic whimsical term for a fool. Yes.
Yeah, that's my friend. You know what? I will go explain to him what happened.
Oh, right, you're the one who speaks his goofy language, right? Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Goofy.
Yes, myself.
It's just giant.
He uses big
Alright.
words.
he uses loud words. And big words. I got it. It took me half a second to get there. I got it.
But yeah, I would cast comprehend languages. I would go find him wherever he is in his fortress.
All right. By the time it takes you to search the whole fortress, the spell wears off, so you have to cast it again. And then you go outside. As he is
he's
not
probably-
in the fortress.
So he's probably fishing, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You
I explained
go outside. Oops. And you find Fiskermath at his fishing hole, but he is not sitting in the chair with his harpoon or his fishing rod. Instead, his back is to you, with one hand on the back of the chair, the other hand at his side, clutching the harpoon, as he is staring off into the north. As you are not sure if the howling you hear is the wind or something else in the distance coming towards you, but as you make your way towards Fiskermath, he continues to stare straight ahead, kind of standing beside his gigantic chair.
Gonna say, good morning, friend.
Morning.
I explain what happened. And then when we got attacked by something, you have a little bit of cosmetic damage, nothing major, you know. What has you so intrigued?
You should gather your friends. He points to the fortress and leave. He points to the portal. As soon as you can. Something is coming that you don't want to be here for this. Not only the wind bites around here.
Well, thank you for the warning, friend.
I think he's talking about his cooking, to be honest. That doesn't bite, it blows. Not only the wind blows out here.
Not only the frost bites around here.
All right.
And furthermore.
Actually, no, because I'm curious, I'm gonna ask him what he's talking about exactly.
Do you hear that howling?
Indeed.
That is not the wind. He points to the north. Ever since... Well... let's just say the spirits of not only men are restless. He looks down at you. I'm sure you're familiar with wolves. And they tend to hunt in packs. So do their spirits. I would not linger here. They are close.
Okay. Fair enough. I'll go get my friends. We'll leave.
We don't get many leaves around here. Trees don't tend to grow.
I like you, Fiskermouth, but you're a little too literal sometimes.
He turns toward you. Farewell, little one, and good luck on your quest. He steps a couple more spaces to the north. You slip on the ice. Stand up slowly, and continue to walk back towards the fortress.
I'll explain to everyone, hey guys, the giant guy said it. He didn't seem to care about the window, so it's all good. But we got to get out of here.
Oh, sounds like somebody's sage advice should have been taken instead of ignored. Why are we leaving?
Something bad's happening. Or coming. So he said.
Just that something bad is coming?
Yeah, something about wolves and spirits and yada yada yada. I mean, we don't want to deal with that. just leave, right?
Yeah.
So he couldn't even catch a fish. He's going to deal with that himself?
He did catch a fish. He caught a huge fish.
We caught the
Yeah,
fish.
He
No.
probably knows what he's doing.
Well,
He's looking out for us because he's our friend now. He said we shouldn't be here. He's giving us a fair warning.
you know, I say the same thing to people that were squatting in my house, too. I was like, no, you must leave. There's great danger and peril coming. You got to get away before I have to cook dinner. So, you know, I can take a hint. That's fine. No one I'm not wanted. How do we leave? How do we get here?
The portal.
Right.
The portal.
Right, that's right. The portal. Isn't that all the way across the pond?
All the way on the other end of the map.
Yeah. Just watch out for the big hole in the middle.
Yep.
All
You
right.
don't have to walk on the ice.
If you walk on the ice, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
How long would it take to get around it?
Well, I spent time deliberating because Valentino asked questions. By the time you get out of the fortress and look to the north, you see barreling towards you. It gets to about here, as across the landscape you see charging towards you. The snow isn't really churned up because they're not really making contact with the ground, but they are doing the same motions as running. But the snow is nonetheless still kicked up around them, creating this little blizzard-like effect of a stampede of a charging swarm of wolves charging towards you.
Little puppers.
Super angrily. And they get to about the... just out of range of the lake, basically. The lake shore. They kind of get to the shore there. By the time you reach the portal.
Okay. That's how we reach the portal.
Okay.
So you manage to look back as it... By the time you reach the portal, if you were to look back, it charges toward forth. Viskermath with his big, huge harpoon and just runs forward as he gets completely engulfed by the spirits. Snapping, biting, howling, barking, growling. And you hear him bellow as he fights them.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Yeah, I'm sure he can handle it.
He should have picked up the chair and done a little wrestling move, you know, get him on the ground and then give him the old chair.
Not the chair, not the chair.
Super.
Give them one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems alright.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got it. He's a giant.
Well, so, okay. Cool.
Oh, there was Wilzo.
Well, no,
You're at the portal.
I'm happy to leave. That's why I'm not saying it. But I'm just like, well, if he's got it taken care of, then we could go back. But don't need to stay. So away we go. Whee!
All right. You enter the portal.
How are we going to get the other 3 spindles, though? That's the thing.
That is the thing.
Well, didn't you check? I was gonna say, didn't you check last time? Just like you don't have any kind of insight on where the other ones could be.
It was gonna be like a random thing.
Yeah. So they're probably not. They're probably not in that realm. Otherwise, I mean, we know how to get there anyway. We have the portal open.
Mhm.
Who knows? Maybe we'll come back and we'll see a Fiskermath's like just skeleton across the lake.
Did not go so well for him.
Or he'll welcome us with open arms and cook us another fish dinner.
I'm sure.
Your threats mean nothing to me, sir. Nothing. Okay.
So, you spill out of the portal. And you're back on the branches of Yggdrasil. And walking on the narrower branch to the main branch, you see, walking back and forth, things that weren't there before. As you can see down the line is for lack of a better term, group or gaggle of shambling creatures, undead looking things. That most of them are unarmed, but some of them are. As there seems to be undead on this main branch of Yggdrasil. Between you and, should you wish to, the exit back to Varheim.
Spiky.
Spiky. They're kind of like wandering up and down, sort of like they're patrolling the place.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
A little bit weird.
Yeah.
Give me a sec.
Okay, good. He's gone. Verdan gets super speed and just dashes straight to the portal.
It's canon.
I mean, I just stand here waiting patiently for.
Uh-huh.
Where else? Where should we be going next in order to find the rest of these loot?
I don't think we had any more information on that.
Mm-mm.
How many of them are there that's barring the way?
3 more, isn't there? Oh, is he? Sorry.
The heck? I don't know what. Alright. I just had another squirrel on there. As Tinra, you asked the question. How many of them are there? Where should we go? Was the other question. And then all of a sudden, landing right on your head. Well, my! Look who survived.
Yay!
Kind of splayed out, did a belly flop right on your head, Tinra. He's still there. He stands up, clambers down, swings, and lands on Verdan's shoulder. As you can see, there's a bunch of undead. And you see 3 armed ones, and then a group. Each of the rotting zombies are groups of 5.
Oh wow!
But they're like minions. So. Yeah, ever since Hale herself has fallen ill and fate's been disrupted, not every soul travels to the afterlife smoothly. Or instantly as they should. Some of them end up wandering along these branches, which is very annoying. Gives the lindworms extra things to do. Well,
This has been going on for quite a while then, has it? It's not a recent thing as a result of...
yeah.
Well,
Been
that's
going
kind
on
of
for a while.
reassuring then. I thought maybe something had changed because of something we'd maybe done while we were here.
Why? What have you done?
Yeah, what have we done? I thought we were cool.
Oh, we defeated it like a dream faithy thing.
The dream, where do you think? Don't know what that is, but I'm glad it's gone.
And found a pedal.
You say quietly. His ears. His head snaps back towards you. Wow. You found one. Better keep that a secret. Don't let anyone know. If certain eyes and ears heard about that, they would be all over you like maggots on a corpse.
Bunch of eyes on us, eh?
Never know. Eyes are everywhere.
That's nothing new, is it? That's nothing new. Given we got Blum and Stalker.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that piece of junk. Yeah.
Are you safe then? I mean, I thought you were enjoying your job and that, but if this is happening regularly,
Oh, they're fine. It's not just me out here. And as if on cue, see you running down the trunk of Yggdrasil, and then racing towards along one of the connecting branches is oops, wrong thing. Is a lindworm. Serpentine body, 2 front legs.
Okay.
As it just kind of runs towards the undead over here and starts attacking them. Biting them, coiling around them, tossing them off. That kind of stuff.
Cool.
Oh no. I thought I would have to cast a fireball on all of them.
You still can.
And like a raid, like a really bad player who's in a party during a raid, he pulls all the other minions toward him. Aggroes them all. As they all start to like group together as it fights off them. As much as it can. There's a lot of them, and some of them are quite tough. Oh yeah, they fight till they die. I should probably go help. Whee! Doing. Kind of runs on the underside of the branch. Runs over here. He joins the fight.
Almost
Some of
curious to see what he can do.
Some of the smaller zombies go down.
Yeah.
Oops. We gotta minimize that. What can this guy even do? Let's see.
Ooh, spiffy.
Oh wow.
dice.
Yeah, fancy dice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That was the attack of one of the Hellwalkers there. Missed the Lindworm. Let's see here. I'm gonna add all tokens. What can this guy do? Let's see here. Load faster. What would you like to do as well? Really? He has an attack called Gore? Okay. This little guy.
Oh.
I want to say that while all this is happening, I kind of just slowly inch up, I guess sneaking.
All right. Well, you see him walk up. He shouts. That's funny. I don't think it can do that. So it is going. You just hear him make just annoying squirrel noises at a rapid pace, non-stop.
Okay.
That's one of his attacks. It's called Annoying Chitter.
Oh.
All right. I guess. I guess while that's happening, and all these guys are focused on each other, I cast Fireball.
Okay. So
20 feet. That's not a circle like I clicked on.
Then you would, if it was a circle you clicked on, then it would look like one.
Damn.
Indeed.
Logic burn.
Annoying Chitter is super effective. It takes 36 points of psychic damage.
Oh yeah, that's where I would throw it.
Cool. Yeah, I'll have to roll some saving throws.
Yeah.
Sorry. Reloading. Sorry. Had to reload because sometimes the stat block stats don't load. Okay, that's not very good. So I'm gonna roll these ones. One of them got 17, one got 11, and I'm not even gonna roll for the zombies necessarily. The other one got 15. So what's the DC?
15. Of course, 2 of them pass.
Cool. And I'll just roll as a group. One group failed, one group Unless it's -2, it will succeed. It is -2, so group B will fail, and the final group will also fail. So all the zombie groups you get in, the minions, they all fail their save. So they just instantly incinerate per the minion rules. The other ones roll damage. Oh.
A lot of ones. 29.
All right. Slightly above average. By 1 point. So these two will pass. So they're going to take 15 points of damage. These other ones will take 15 points of damage. And the other one that's already injured will take the full 29. This zombie cluster was outside of the radius.
Yeah.
Cool.
I guess, do I roll initiative after doing that? Because, like...
Yeah, you'd have joined the initiative count. And why don't we all go ahead and do that?
Guess I'm feeling particularly slow today.
13.
I got 12. I think I get +2 on initiative, so that's 14 again.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
16 for old Valentil.
Add an 11.
Yeah, perfect. Nice. Well, there's not much left after that. As we get fully into the initiative, I'm gonna break up the Hellwalkers a bit more, because them all going at once that's just their passive initiative. All right, Valentil, you're up first.
Right. Well, I am going to... And I have embarrassment of options here.
A lightning bolt, they're all kind of in a line.
Yeah, you're right, actually. Lightning Bolto. All right, so yeah, move up there. And I'll go ahead and cast level... we'll just do level 3 for now. Lightning Bolto.
Nice. How long is the line?
It is 100 feet, I believe. Yeah, 100 foot long, 5 foot wide. Hadouken!
Is it an anime move that you call out?
No.
Man.
There you go. Yeah, the anime would be Kamehameha. That was Street Fighter. That was Ryu.
Yeah, I was just reminded.
Oh.
So you can hit all these ones,
Mm-hmm.
or if you move it here, you can hit one group of zombies. Because this one's
What do you
outside.
mean? Can angle it. Can totally angle it and hit 3 of them.
You want to angle it? Let's see if you can. If you stand... It's kind of like a straight line.
Okay.
So it'd be these two. You can get.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Alright, more deck saves. They're pretty good at those. That one is cocked. Between a 1 and a 13, so let's re-roll that.
Oh, just take the average.
14.
Yeah, there you go.
14. So one got 14, one got a 11. So they're going to take full lightning damage.
That's 8d6, so I'll go ahead and do the thingy.
Yeah, just click on the spell.
Wait, just click on the
Yeah.
spell?
Right beside the spell, it has 8d6. You can just click that.
Oh.
That's the easiest way to do. Ooh. So they take 38 points of lightning damage. Man.
Hadouken!
Love how everyone passes my saves, but Valentil shows up. Everyone's like suddenly, I'm gonna fail all that.
They crap their pants, and their defense goes way down. They're like, oh my gosh, it is the Valentil. In the flesh, baby.
Pat you on the head, sure, buddy.
Nice.
Don't worry. I've got like 600 years on you. When you get to be my age, well, you'll be a corpse. But
I can live that long. I think. I think. I don't know.
What are you actually? Are you human?
Night elf.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he's a Knit elf.
Kniggets.
All right, that's good. That's all your movement. That's your action. All right.
I am satisfied.
The Lindworm will make its attacks. How many attacks? Oh, several attacks. All right. We're just going to resolve that. Yeah, okay. This one's just torn to shreds. And then he moves to the rest of the zombie group. He's going to hit it. Yeah. So he gets rid of the zombie group. There's just 2 whites left as he tries to move up towards it. The hill walkers, after getting blasted, they're going to take their immediate action to shoot at you, Valentine.
What? I've got a big, lanky target standing right next to me. Why are they going to target me? Okay, well, I'm a threat, I guess. That's the problem.
Yep, you're a threat.
Yeah.
They just get hit with the lightning bolt.
It's a cross-actor bear.
How far can it move? Nah, I wouldn't be able to get there. So it is just going to take out its bow and make 2 attacks against you. That's cocked. That will miss. Second attack will also miss.
I was going to say it's shooting at like 65, 70 feet.
And the last one will fire 2 shots. Its range on this thing is 150 feet, so easily able to hit. And so the first 3 attacks from these things just kind of go wide. The other one's coming straight for you. Valentine?
Shield.
Oh, it comes straight towards you. But how do you cast shield in this particular moment? Is it a shield or do you just go...
What do you mean?
Catch the arrow.
Oh!
Catch the arrow.
Yeah, no, that's what I do, yeah. Yeah, that's...
Anything to be...
Actually, no, even more so.
Cool.
I grab it, like, I do this. It's just with 2 fingers.
And they all miss their attacks. They will move, though. This one will stay here. This one will go 1, 20, 25, 30. We'll move closer. Tinra, it's your turn. You are currently 80 feet away.
Okay, I was thinking about casting my not guiding bolt. What's it called? Sacred flame, but it's only 60 feet radius, so I'll have to just move a bit closer.
Yeah, if you get to here, oops. They're both within range if you're there.
Yeah, I might as well try and get them some radiant damage.
Alrighty. I will make... Which one are you targeting? Are you targeting the closest one or the farthest one?
I'll go for the closest one. So I got an 11 plus... hang on.
Oh, I need to make a save, and I got 12 on my save, so that will fail. So roll damage.
Okay. Sacred flame again. What's the damage there? That's
2d8.
2d8. 4 and 6. So that's 10.
Good. Takes full damage.
Well, that's nice to know that it's not got an invulnerability. Is it looking sorry for itself?
Yeah, it's not gonna be hanging on much longer.
That's good.
Good. Arnu, you're still at 11 hit points, but let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna move forward to kind of in line with the others, and then fire an arrow at the closest one.
Alrighty.
So. $22.
Right.
That would be 8 damage.
All right, it takes 8
And
points.
then- And then the Colossus thing, might as well use that this time. That'll be 4.
4 damage. All right, it's still standing, but you think one more arrow well placed would do the trick.
Okay. 14.
14 just hits. Yep.
And that's 5 damage.
All right. The aim is just slightly off,
Fine.
as it is still standing, but you have pinned its leg to the ground. I mean, the wood, effectively.
Mhm.
Which opens the door for Verdun.
Yay. I think another fireball is kind of overkill. But it would probably finish them off.
I mean, yeah, but what else do you got?
I know. I already relied on Scorching Ray. I'll do it again. Which one did Arnu hit? The one that's closer, I'm guessing?
Yeah, a close one.
Oh boy.
Yeah, that. Wow. It's a huge ping. So I'll throw the first ray at him, and then the other 2 at the one behind him.
Alrighty.
So the first one's
That
24.
will hit.
Nat 20
Nice.
and an 18.
Alrighty.
So I
So
guess,
let's see. Yeah. So roll the first damage, and then we'll roll the second. Oh, yeah. With the max damage, you just blast its head off.
Yep. All right, that guy's gone.
Alright. With this next hit, you're gonna roll 46, and then you're just gonna add 12 to it because of the crit.
All right. 2, 3, 4.
24
So
damage.
12. Yeah, 24. That guy's got to be dead too.
Yggdrasil. Oh. It
And
is.
the last ray does 9.
The 46 was the last 2 rays plus 12.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you hit it. You actually blasted so hard, one of its arms comes off.
Bet your lightning can't do that, Valentine.
But it's still standing.
Oh no, my lightning bolt actually takes things out. It doesn't leave them standing. So you're right. You're right. Oh darn me. Darn me.
And back to the top of the round, Valentine. You think a single cantrip would finish him?
I do think that, don't I?
So to be
maybe.
like, this is how it's done.
Probably thinking fingers of lightning.
All right. That would do it.
Yeah. So here I go. Oh. That's on the keyboard. All right. That is a 19.
That's good.
And 2d10. I'll just do this quickly like this. No, that's an 11.
That's a D11.
Yeah. I have special dice. I'm very special. I guess that's it, I think.
If it has a 0 on it, yes.
Okay. That's 3 damage. Wait. Plus something because of reasons.
2d10. I deal 3 damage.
Yeah.
All right.
A 1 and a 2.
So is it still standing?
Nah, we won't make it still stand because it's funny. It's funnier to make him still stand after that because he would be. But yeah, with the 3 damage.
Okay.
That was my pinky. I didn't want to strain myself too much.
It turns towards you. The Lindworm rushes. Radagast yells at it in a language you don't understand. Actually, you might understand it. What languages does it speak? Yeah, whoever speaks Draconic.
Does anyone
Well, I
speak
do.
that?
I do for some reason.
Because you had to take it as an elective in college.
Yeah. You basically hear the effect of they're not a threat, they just helped us, don't go after them. They're protectors like you. Actually, I'm more like this. Radagast, talking in Draconic. Zilra Ufe, or whatever they say.
Usroda.
And he flies off and just...
Hadouken!
Nah, he just turns back towards... He looks at you, hisses, the Lindworm hisses, and then just kind of wanders back along the branches towards the trunk of the tree to another higher branch or lower branch. Let's see, which way does it go? Lower branch.
Okay.
Go. Well,
Oh, yeah.
the way is now clear. Good job.
The only kind I do, but thanks.
Now I've seen what you can do.
Yeah, that's about the extent of it.
He laughs.
Well, I guess until next time, Radagaster.
Hey, you remember my name?
Yeah, it's written on. No.
Where the name tag, am I?
Oh? I didn't see it. He looks above his head. There's a name bar, health bar, and a. Oh, where'd this come from? Why can't I remove it? No. Well, good luck, adventurers. And if nothing else will be said, he will leap off backwards, flip y'all the bird, and just head on back.
Man, I was even nice to him.
That's to teach you to do that. Nothing around here is worth being nice to.
That's why I'm not nice to Valentil.
You're learning. You're starting to learn backwards, but you're learning.
All right, well, the path is forward. What would you like to do as the next step?
Just casually moves my way onto the portal. I don't think there's anything else to do here,
No.
per se.
No. We should probably just leaf this branch.
Make like a baby and head out.
All right, we should
Make
travel.
like a tree and get out of here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
You idiot!
Bridge.
Now it's make like a tree and leave. Make like a tree and leave. Good old Back to the Future.
You sound like a fool when you say it wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All right.
You sound like a fool when you say it right.
Right.
Yeah, it's all terrific. And you enter the portal. Back to that cave. Now, with portals, would you like to leave it open?
I don't remember. We didn't have to destroy the items that could make the portal, right? We could, like, just
No.
choose to close it.
Yeah.
That's pretty wise then.
Yeah, I would say we close it and just hold on to the items that could open it.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause they,
Alright.
they would have to try to find a way to reopen it without the items.
Yes. All right. So you enter the cave that I cannot find, but you're back in Varheim. the material plane.
I'm a material girl.
Good job.
Yeah.
What would you like to do?
Not have an aneurysm because my wife used to say material girl all the time.
I was wondering. I was like, he looks like he's in physical pain. I didn't know the reference would be so horrible.
You're right. You look like you're in some pain.
I don't want to go on living. All right. Oh, there we are. Okay. Oh, we're back in this dump. Yes, the Hag's Retreat. Trying to think of our next. I'm trying to remember, huh?
Because we closed. I guess we just closed the portal and also just maybe head back to the village. Because I mean, we came all this way just to help Ryan all out. We did that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I mean,
Well-
I don't think there's anything else to do.
You're welcome to have an opportunity for a short rest if you'd like. And you would have had downtime during the long rest to do anything you would have liked to as well.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yeah.
read.
Healing.
I think we
good.
definitely should. Yeah, I think we should definitely take a short rest because our new needs it.
Wait, it's 40 hours I need? Goodness gracious. Oh, I'm never gonna finish this thing.
40 hours to read a book.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. But it's a really big book. It's like 3,000 pages long, you know.
It's super thick.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
You also find Valentine.
Hmm.
As you have been training with your shield,
Yes.
you know for a fact that this particular shield that you keep lugging around, I mean, it's a regular size shield. You won't be able to do your blade singing with this particular shield. But you know that you now know smithing. You've learned smithing.
I have.
You think that with enough time, if you start now, you can take what you've learned so far in terms of shield practice and what you've learned with smithing in order to make something you could actually use with your blade singing skills.
Aha. I share that with the rest of the group and wait for them to be
Oh.
impressed. Hmm?
All right.
I roll.
Good for you, buddy.
Okay, my charisma was a 2. Oh no, that's a 9.
That's why you got a good for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Who
Asked.
Well,
Yeah.
I still have to finish training with it first.
No, I was gonna say, as instead of that, you would be able to just make something based on what you've learned so far.
Uh-oh.
It is called progress-based crafting. So you just need materials,
Mhm.
and you have a goal, and if it's magical, if you want the +3 bonus, you would need an enchanting table, and you would also have to make it. So it just costs materials in terms of a gold cost, and you would need to know how to make it so you can find a recipe.
Okay, so could not do it now, but if I can get an enchanting table, does it matter what the material is? I mean, is it kind of up to me what I want to use, or does it have to be something at my level?
If you want, you can take the shield you have. I know it's technically like a magic shield, but we can reshape it. You have the material as this shield. You could melt it down and make it into something else.
Okay, but
Then you'd need to re-enchant it. Yeah.
Right. Okay. And I can't do that here. I have to go to a forge or something.
Yeah, you would need a forge. Unless you carry a forge in your
Actually,
pockets.
I do have a pocket forge here. Just kind of take it out. It's kind of wee, so it's gonna have to be a very small shield. But yeah.
Oh,
Oh, actually, no.
No.
Ooh, there it is. Ooh, fire burning.
The caveman. Ooh.
Fire. How you make fire?
Yes. So you'd have to start, and here you go. Here's the. It's basically a very rare item. So there's a DC you would basically have to make. Basically, whenever you, we'll get to this more when you actually start making it. But whenever you during a long rest, basically 2 hours of light work. Or a dedicated day of downtime. So like 8 hours of work, you make a crafting check. So you roll like you were making a skill check or whatever.
Okay.
If you just do it during a long rest, you make this check, and if you succeed, you progress. If you don't, you stay where you are. Kind of thing.
Okay.
And once you get, since it's a very rare item, once you get 16 successes, then you've made the item.
Okay.
And downtime, like 8 hours instead of 2, you automatically get 2 successes. So you don't need to roll, you just automatically get 2 because you spent an entire day's work basically working on this thing.
Okay, so they're going to have to party without me for a while then, because I'm going to be working on this puppy.
Yeah, basically during a long rest. So you can also, if you go to a forge, you can get stuff that you might be able to bring with you. Or you can use the forge in Ravenhorn at your leisure, because there's no one there working on it right now.
Right, yeah.
It's cold.
Cool, all right. Well, I will be happy to craft myself a shield. Yeah.
And the shield you would be making is a buckler. So it's smaller, but it would allow you to actually, it won't count as armor in this instance, but you will still get the bonus.
That's all right. I'm okay with tiny shields. That's fine. Yeah, that'll work.
It'll still function the same way. So yeah, you can basically take the shield you have, melt it down, and make a buckler out of it.
I'll just pretend it's a regular size shield and I'm just huge.
He says as he looks up at all of his taller companions.
Yeah. So you see Tom, I'm going to make a buckler. Yeah. You kind of blurt out, I'm going to make a buckler.
A buckler, huh?
Buckler. I'm going to make a buckler. And Verdan's like, cool story, bro. And yeah, you're now in the cave. Roll your hit dice if you're taking a short rest and regain those spell slots.
Wait, we can regain spell slots on a short rest?
With arcane recovery.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to use it.
Right. Yeah.
I don't see arcane. That's not a ability or an action.
It's under features and traits.
Okay. Arcane recovery.
Which I know we both used a level 3 spell slot.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be like probably the best one.
Yeah.
I think it's up to half your level rounded up, so you can get first level back if you used it. I think it's up to level 4.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it just tells me up to level 4, but that kind of doesn't matter because we only have 4th level spells. Well, I have a 6th level spell because of my awesome staff that I didn't need to craft.
Yeah. Or you can do 2 second level slots.
Yeah. Nah, those scorching rays are really hit and miss. But
Oh boy. So do we just check the arcane recovery special long rest box?
Yeah.
Yeah. I also had to go back and uncheck my 3rd level spell that I used.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You just deselect it as if you had uncast it.
Done. Okay. All right. Cool. Got my lightning bolto back.
Excellent. So, yeah. What would you like to do at this point?
I think probably go back to Ravenhorn.
Good.
Just see how things are going there, unless there's some other thing that we need to do.
I can check on the forge. Yeah, see if it's how it's doing.
Alrighty. So, heading back to Ravenhorn. You look at, once you reach the mouth of the cave and descend to the beach. The tide is a little bit higher due to the moon's influence and the time of day. But it is still early-ish. And it will take basically a day's walk to make it back to Ravenhorn. But definitely doable. Let's see if anything happens. Alrighty. So, what does the journey look like as you head back? Anything you're discussing along the way? Anything doing along the way? Because it's about 8 hours.
I'm probably going to complain at some point. Just, I don't like walking for that long. So yeah, I'll pepper in some complaints. The road is so long. Why don't they get this thing redone? My knees hurt. Oh, my aching bones. Things like that.
Okay, Boomer.
There we go. There we go. Counter spell.
Just roll my eyes every now and again.
See, we're all getting involved. Isn't this great?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I like to imagine.
Sorry.
No, you go.
So occasionally I'm gonna say that I'm just gonna scout ahead and just check for dangers, but I really just want to get away and have some peace and quiet for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, I like to imagine Verdun and Valentiel. You know, that they like each other.
Yeah.
They just like to tease each other a lot.
Yeah.
It's a very Gimli and Legolas type thing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'll be sailing off into the sunset one day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
To the glittering
They
cave.
respect each other's skills.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But, you know, every now and then when the other person misses, a comment has to be made about it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just because the attack misses doesn't mean the insult has to.
Exactly.
All right. Let's see. So, ooh.
Oh. Spicy.
Okay. All right. You begin traveling back to Ravenhorn. And it is a cold day. Let's see, what was the temperature? It is about it's hitting the minus 20s Celsius.
Wait, how's it? Is that freedom? Freedom measurements?
Say that in bald eagles.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, -20 would be freeze, like super freezing, right?
Yeah.
Fahrenheit?
So it's minus 2.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad.
Yeah. Minus 19 Celsius. It's cold. With the wind chill, it feels colder than that.
That's very cold.
It's quite cold. Oh, that's not too bad. Minus 2.
Well, I mean, when I thought it was -20, that's, you know.
That's just the Canadian speaking.
Yeah. Actually, us Canadians don't really follow one specific system. We use everything,
Do you really?
pretty
That's
much.
confusing.
Yeah. If you say -20, how do you know which one? Do you just have to say Fahrenheit or Celsius?
No, we know it. We use Celsius for that, and then, I mean, we use kilometers. But we use inches, And then if it's a long distance,
I see.
we use time.
I see.
Oh.
I thought you meant that you used Fahrenheit and Celsius at the same time.
Yeah.
No, that makes much more sense.
We use a combination of things. I'll send you a funny Reddit post that is pretty much true about how Canadians use measurement.
We do that in Texas too, because it
Yeah.
takes forever to drive anywhere. It'll take about 4 hours.
Right.
Yeah, it's like Toronto is an hour away. 6 hours away, however long it is.
Yeah.
From where you are. So you start to head back. It is a cold day. And you're not sure what awaits you when you get back to Ravenhorn. Even though it's only been roughly a day. And Arnu occasionally checks ahead to see if there's anything amiss, but mostly it's just to get some peace and quiet from the bickering that is going back and forth between Verdan and Valentil. Valentil talking a lot about his stinking forge. I wonder how it's doing.
My dad's
And
talking about the staff.
yeah,
It's not going to be as awesome as this.
but actually, it's going to be quite terrific.
It's just two wizards, you know.
Yeah,
What else is
their
gonna happen?
their egos clashing. And you make it back to Ravenhorn after a long day's trek. As the wind starts to die down even more and the temperature gets a bit colder as the sun starts to set. And you manage to make it back to the longhouse. In Ravenhorn, at this time, it is as quiet as the wind was throughout the day. Almost nothing. You do hear some bustling coming from the longhouse, as usual, but it is still quiet here. You see some of the bodies, the corpses that were fought here many days ago. You see evidence of those being moved around back to Blighthorn, so they're not lingering and stinking within Ravenhorn itself. And you open the door to the longhouse. And there's a bit of quiet chatter, ambient noise, but there's no revelry that Verdan you've seen in Oscarder, the where you're from, the main town where you're from. That is a bustling city that has a bunch of events that happen regularly, and there's often celebration and revelry, especially after raids. But the only noise coming from the Ravenhorn Longhouse at this time is just ambient noise, as those who are remaining in Ravenhorn are just having quiet conversations amongst each other. What would you like to do?
Sure, Valentil wants to go to the forge.
Go to the forge,
Yep.
right? Yeah,
Yep.
you know. There you go.
But I got a buckler to buckle.
Hey, you might need a fire user to stoke that forge.
Yeah, that might actually be very helpful, in fact. Yeah.
Right.
Come along then, minion.
Again, pat you on the head. Okay, buddy.
So the two of you head off to the forge, right?
Mhm.
Tinra and Arnu.
I've sort of forgotten the specifics, but there was that guy who wanted to do something about the basilisk because of somebody getting petrified.
Yes.
My recollection. I kind of wanted to check up on that situation to see whether he's
Alright.
around or.
You go looking for Oystein in the longhouse.
That's the one.
And Tinra. If you're still there. dozed off, left.
Yeah.
Finra's here. All right. We'll just do the thing that she often does, is just pray.
It's a good default. Praise Elmira.
Alrighty. Well, let's go to the forge first.
Woo.
You scout around for the forge. And after a little bit of searching, you manage to find it. Kind of tucked beside on the far end of town, closer to where the seer's hut is. Maybe I can pull up the village, because I didn't actually put a smithy on here, but at least show you the general vicinity.
Just make it an outhouse.
You know what? I will make it an outhouse.
Great. I wanted to do work in a majestic forge and not have to do it in a crapper. That's all right. Get the same result, I'm sure.
Only great things can come out of that.
Yeah.
The buckler's crap.
Nothing but crap.
Mm-hmm.
No, where's my outhouse? Where did it go? Ah, perfect. Doo-doo. There's your smithy.
I feel like I should censor this. Put like a little black bar over it or something. Why can't we just make one of these already? Look, this. Well, you can't see it, but the house just south of the little black dot, that looks like a smithy. Why do we have to? Why does it have to be so far away? That has a chimney. Anywhere. Fine, whatever. You know what? I'm going here. Wait, where the heck am I? Holy cow! So tiny.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, that's just kind of all the aftermath of that battle from that one time.
Oh yeah, look, it's Boris.
Yeah, Boris is not here anymore. Alright, so you head off to the forge. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, let me lock that. Denise is AFK. Alrighty. Just send her a quick message. Nope. Alright. So you go to the forge and you have to light it. It's pretty cold. You do manage to find some coal.
And I cast
charcoal.
Produce flame on it repeatedly.
Alright.
Until it works.
Eventually you get it going. You find some dry wood in here. Quite dry. It's been covered for a while. And you manage to get the forge going and lit.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. We're lit up in here. So I got my materials, and we got the forge. Yep. What was the other thing I needed?
Something that happens after it's made. Enchanting.
Okay. So for now, I just need to reshape it and make it.
Yeah.
He said it's going to take 8 hours? Or I need to do this for 8 hours?
If you want to spend it's been 8 hours of travel. So let's say it was probably around 8 o'clock. So if you want to work till about midnight.
Yeah, that's probably.
Then you would have 2 free successes working in the forge.
Heck yeah. All right.
Unless it gets interrupted.
That won't happen. I'm in an outhouse. What could possibly happen? And Verdan's got my back. I'm sure if anything comes up, he'll blast him away.
Well, will Verdan stick around for 8 hours?
4 hours.
I was about to say, while he's doing that, I was going to go visit Raffin just to see if anything crazy's happened while we've been gone.
All right.
That works. Thanks for getting me started, Verdan. Appreciate it.
Yeah. You don't need the moral support.
Nah, I'm focused on my task. I'm making a mighty buckler tiny shield thing.
All right. It's going to take a while. You're basically reshaping a magical shield into a buckler. So, could take a... IRL, it would take several days.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
Better than 30.
Or 60.
Or 60.
Yeah.
Or 90.
All
True,
right,
true.
so you head off to find Thraben in his tower. We'll get back to that in a sec. Anyway, you look for the Warlock Oystein. Let's see. I'm gonna make a note here. Forging his buckler. Oystein. I'm gonna roll, let's see if he's even in the longhouse at this time. Alright. You find him basically where he met you the first time, in one of the far rooms in the longhouse. Sitting in a chair with his feet up on the table. The petrified statue of Fury, in the room with him, on the other side. And his eyes are closed as he appears to be having a nap.
I should wake him up, really. I just gently nudge him.
Okay. And she's oh, wait, it's you. You're back. He looks around, doesn't see anyone else. Just you survived the journey?
No, we all did. But the rest have other immediate things to do. So I just wanted to come and check in
Yes.
with you on the situation.
The situation. He stands up from his chair, starts pacing around the room. Well, actually, I think this is a great opportunity. Come with me. We need to go speak with Katla.
Okay.
I gotta find something here. Now. There we go. Alrighty. He explains as he walks out of this room beforehand. He stops at the threshold and he says, turning his head back towards you, Torek, you remember Torek? That ranger with his white wolf companion?
Yes.
Him and I went scouting. And we discovered something troubling beneath the tunnels of Ravenhorn. Beneath Raven's End Tomb. Petrified remains of adventurers, dwarves, and a dragon.
A dragon. Right.
But the dwarves, they were the same dwarves who, in the early days of reaching out for aid for the Rotblight, they're the ones who checked the tunnels and beneath Ravenhorn, looking for a way to help deal with the burrowers. But now they're all petrified. within this underground cave.
I'm assuming that's thanks to the basilisk that's supposedly down there.
Yes. Now let's go speak with Katla. We'll learn more. Oystein leads Arnu to where Katla is. And says, "All right, have a seat." Katla, good to see you, he says, his arms extended out. "Oh, what brings you here, Oystein? Arnu?" "I bring news from underground. Like the dwarves." As the dwarves do. He doesn't say any of that part. He just says, "I bring news from underground." "What news is that?" "Well, there are statues down there. Some of adventurers of old. There's also a dragon petrified down there. But there is also a band of dwarves petrified down there. Those very same dwarves who came for the volcanic egg reward and were happily exploring the tunnels beneath Ravenhorn, looking to deal with those burrowers. But now they're all turned to stone. What's weird, odd, Katla, is the monster who turned them to stone is not there. Because I remember, years past, the story of Yggdrasil, the warlock, who defeated this basilisk, this gorgon, and managed to turn her to stone with her own reflective gaze, or reflecting her gaze. But she is not there. And the only one who has magic powerful enough to end petrification is you. She kind of just, Katla stands there, glances at Air, who is also sitting there in the same room. I don't know what you're talking about. Could have been. It couldn't have been Tinra. As far as I know, she hasn't yet learned those spells, that magic, but you have. Why, Katla? Why have you freed this creature and not the dwarves? Answer me! I almost broke my keyboard. Okay.
Such passion, such zeal.
Such zeal. Such passion. I don't know what you're talking about. Anything you'd like to add?
And it sounds like he does know, maybe know what he's talking about.
Man, this takes a while to chew. Weston knows what he's talking about?
Well, no, well, yeah. I mean, it seems like, well, this is pretty serious, so just be honest.
Right. They had fallen ill. They had become afflicted. And we don't have a cure for the rotblight. So I thought that the only way to actually preserve their lives is to preserve them in stone. By using the basilisk to our advantage. Then why haven't you gone back why Stan trails off? They're still sick.
Oh.
As soon as we free them, the rotblight will continue to ravage their body. And their mind and their soul.
So,
And now the Gorgon has escaped. And of course, it's no longer in the cave, you say. And I'm inclined to believe that the Hydra Basilisk in the tunnels is the same entity.
so you thought you could control the situation and then rapidly lost control of the situation?
It would seem. I would love to unpetrify them. But until we have a cure for this disease, the only solution I could think of. But of course, the Gorgon has become uncooperative and has, now following her own whims. Well, so I just left it, as is for now. I'm aware of what I've done. The shame. I think about it every day.
You just figured it would solve itself in the meantime, I suppose. So do you have any idea where it is at the minute then?
No, Einstein? Yeah, Torque and I went scouting in those tunnels, and it's definitely still there.
Okay.
We just need to encounter it on its own terms. Somehow, if we want to fight it, which... I have nothing against petrification now except Katla. And I doubt she wants to come back to that place. She nods. So, for now, until we can find a solution for petrification, then we hunt at a different time. Unless you have any tricks up your sleeve. You and your party.
I mean, I can tell them everything you said, see what if they have any ideas, but I'm kind of assuming probably not.
Yes, it's a powerful entity, and given the fact that it's still in the tunnels and has not ventured forth into Ravenhorn proper, it has probably made, or rather, the Deathweaver has probably made a deal with this creature. Somehow. I don't know what nature, but it seems to linger around the tomb as like an underground guardian. And perhaps those who venture in will face it as well. Much more dangerous than I expected, that's for sure. In my rage to find a cure for my friend Thiri in my haste, I may have acted a little rashly, but I'm glad Torque was with me to guide me away from just going after it.
Yes.
How good's your aim? Can you shoot it in the eyes?
Maybe if it wasn't moving.
Then it seems we all need to hone our skills a bit more.
Perhaps so. Okay. I'll let the rest of them know this information.
I'm sorry, Katla. And then he just turns to leave. I guess Tinra is technically in this room too, because that's where she's praying.
Oh,
Did
yeah.
I miss something?
You might have to give her a little nudge in the ribs to wake her up, but
I was just wondering if it was a bit misunderstood, the creature. I was going to suggest that it may be, well, it might be misunderstood. Maybe I was going to suggest maybe it could turn the Death Breather to stone, but it's a bit unfortunate if it's already made a deal with him.
Arnie, one thing that comes to your mind, and Tinra as well, is that if Katla had indeed unpetrified the Gorgon, she knows what it looks like.
Okay. I asked her what it looks like. You could describe it.
He is a creature that is half humanoid, half human, and half snake. But large. Don't know the exact details, but half woman, half snake. A Gorgon. Or some of you may know them as Medusas, although that's not exactly accurate.
yeah, I don't think you can
Which
pull
half
it.
is?
Oh, the top half is a woman.
I'm asking that question generally. It could be a snake tail on top of two legs. I don't know.
That
I don't know what this is.
so strange. That is a different type of creature.
Okay, right.
There is a creature like that.
That's bizarre.
But yeah, half woman, but huge. Blonde. I don't know how many details you need to know, but blonde hair. Didn't tell me her name, but yeah, half woman, half snake.
Did she speak your language? Could you understand each other, or did you have to?
She speaks our language, yes, but she didn't really speak a lot. Not common though, as we are speaking now. But the local language first.
Does she move quite fast? I have a feeling that we have to run away from it in the tunnels a while back. So I have a feeling it does move quite quickly.
She does move quite fast.
So maybe we need to find some way of slowing it down.
I'm sure there's magic for that. I'm sure you could talk to your wizards. Or maybe Raven.
Does its petrification, is it instant or is it like a slow process that we can kind of try and slow it down?
It doesn't happen instantaneously. Unfortunately, I still remember the sounds of the dwarfs. As the petrification took time to take effect. So, there is a way to escape if you've got the strength for it.
So they did have there was like a window of opportunity where they could have maybe escaped.
Yeah, but it was for their own good. Made sure it did not happen.
I see. So they did agree. They did agree to this.
Yeah.
slightly less terrible. Okay then. Just another problem to add to the list of many things we have to do.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we go check out what the others are doing. Clean it all.
I hope you can undo what I've done, because I don't think I have the strength to. Yet. I don't know.
We'll try.
She stands up with air, and they go out for a walk. Tinra and Arnu, if you leave the longhouse, you would just hear the distant clink, 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 coming from the outhouse. I mean, the smithy at the far end of the far end of Ravenhorn. Verdant, you wish to speak with
With
Arch Wizard Craven.
yes.
All right. You stand before his tower.
Crew me. Crew me, whatever the word is.
The doors open up, and you can see Revan sitting at his fireside chair, eating stew. He turns to look towards you. Ah! Revan, it's good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Got another bowl of that delicious looking stew?
Sure. It's fish stew.
Of course. Of course it is.
But it's not fish gruel. It's
Oh. What's the distinction?
It's
just
wet.
actual stew. It's wet. It has more broth.
Ah.
Rather than oatmeal slapped on top of bread
Don't oversell it now.
with a fish just gingerly placed on top. What brings you by?
Yeah. So sit down to eat beside him. Enjoying the meal. Very delicious, by the way. Totally not just flattering him. Anyway, I came to ask about if you knew anything specifically about this volcanic egg that's in the longhouse, because me and the seer Zalaria were investigating it, and even though my literally half dwarven companion was present all those years ago, he seems to not really know anything about it. So I have not learned that much about it, but me and Zalaria think that it has something to do with the rot blight going on, I believe.
Well, I can tell you right away it has nothing to do with the rot blade. But it is an artifact of immense power. I am not surprised Valentil doesn't know much about it. He didn't look at it that much. I'm the one who took it and studied it.
Oh.
Although I'm sure he's figured out by now, because it's been so long, that it was connected to the portal opening.
Yeah, I do know of the history, roughly, about it, so...
Daral Samurg, the dragon that destroyed it. Yes. Although I'm curious that you say it's in the longhouse, because I found it in my attic.
Oh, right. That's right. We did, we accidentally found it, but we kept it in your tower for safekeeping, because we were the only ones that knew or figured out how to get into your tower, so we felt it was best safe there, and the Jarl thought so as well.
Mm. You have my respect for that decision. Rather than absconding with it and being done with this all.
Well, as I said before, I wanted to study it, and, you know, it doesn't seem to be that much more useful if it's out in the world. If something happens to us, or if we're removed, you know.
Well, I will tell you this for your research purposes. But let's go take a look at it, shall we? Sits the stew down, goes upstairs, grabs it, brings it back down, grabs the stew, sets it on a little table. This volcanic egg. What do you notice about it?
It's a volcanic egg.
That's what it's called. But what does it look like?
Same answer, Alex.
An egg.
Of the volcanic persuasion.
And you
Can I like, I don't know, make an Arcana check or something?
just physically.
Well, I don't remember exactly what it looked like. I know
No,
it was
you
described.
can make it up. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. We're telling this story.
Yeah. All right. We'll just say it's so obviously it's egg shaped.
Oh shit.
Hey, let the man cook. Let the man cook.
Yeah. Go on. I'm trying to cook some eggs here. All right. It is bright red, and let's say it emanates like with heat. Obviously, the lava aspect, and I almost want to say, like, I don't know, kind of like in Harry Potter, those egg-shaped things that they had like the golden, like, kind of. It was what in the fourth movie. Okay, well, it has like these like golden, almost claw things like on the edges, but like four of them, kind of. Yeah. And maybe they're ornately kind of jeweled. That seems cool. Yeah.
Yep, solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
Yeah, that is the pedestal on which the egg rests.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes. This egg. When you place it, he places it in front of the campfire. Now look closely. See what you see. And you see with your passive investigation that illuminated through the egg, just very faintly, is the outline. A shape. It looks like a creature.
Okay. I guess, what kind of creature?
Within this egg is a baby dragon, of course, but it is a lava dragon. Quite powerful. But the one thing you must know about dragon eggs, I'm sure research told you, is that dragons, they always seek their lost young. So, that's what happened that particular day. A portal opened up, yes. Wizard's folly, yes. But the dragon was there, of course enraged that her egg was taken in the first place. By whoever. I don't even know that. But she took her rage, her wrath out on the city of Dar al-Samurg, where I grew up and studied. Valentia was there too.
Yeah, he's made that very aware.
Mm.
Or made me very aware of that.
Yes. And Favriel was there too. And I know Valentil and him are... Valentil still works for Favriel. Yes. And I'm sure... He's been around. You may have seen him. He likes to visit the big cities.
Yeah, I think he brought me to the party in the first place.
Ah. Yes. Favriel is all about playing the long game. He may want things. He may be a little bit cunning and devious sometimes to get what he wants, but he also follows a code. And if this egg being offered up is a reward for saving the Rotblight, It's the only thing we had, unfortunately. We didn't have anything else to offer. So we have to make sure that this egg ends up with someone who will never hatch it. Even willingly or accidentally. Because that would be terrible. Well, not for the first few decades, but things could happen.
Yeah.
So
I can see why having a random dragon would be bad.
Yeah. And the mothers always know where their young are. For the most part. If it's been a while, sometimes they lose sign of it, but as soon as they show signs of life and growth, they will become aware again. Nonetheless, Favriel, I have no doubt in my mind, wants this egg, so he is doing everything he can in order for Valentiel to survive, and also succeed in his mission. He, of course, will play it off as it's no big deal. He's like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm gonna go to the north, because that's where I'm gonna investigate my leads, blah, 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 blah.
Talking about Valentiel or Favriel there?
Favriel.
Okay.
Watch yourself.
I don't think Valentiel would do that. Valentiel likes action too much.
Yeah, just got a lot of gusto there.
He's got something. Anyways, Favriel is the planner, the gatherer of information, and Valentiel is the
tool.
The tool.
I'm never going to forge a weapon again because I just no.
I was going to say the hammer that delivers the blows, but
you're getting a bit too.
That's a tool.
Getting a bit too close to the flames. Your ears are burning.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. They're taking advantage of my absence.
Exactly. He's not here to defend himself.
Yes. So this egg, yes, is highly sought after by many. In the early days, there were more raids from other neighboring villages and towns to try and acquire it. But of course, we held them off, and the undead were there, which deterred a lot of the undead, a lot of the raiders. And it's been quiet ever since. But this egg must fall into the right hands once all this is over. Of course, dragon eggs do have magical properties, but for now, those were leave it as it is.
Okay. And obviously you said that they only offered it as a reward for curing the rot blight just because it's all you guys had.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know of, or would Raffin know of Zelaria?
Yes, he would.
Okay, but I guess I would just ask, like, do you think that she would be someone worthy of, like, keeping it safe?
Yes, but Osgardr is a big city. There are many more eyes there than there are here. Someone, of course, will discover it and no doubt steal it. No doubt. Some way at some point. Zelaria is a powerful seer, yes, but she is no warrior.
Fair enough. Okay. I guess then I'll tell him all about, like, the vision that I had. Which I don't know if I already have at this point. But
It's a good to reminder if you haven't.
yeah.
He pauses for a moment. And you believe these obsidian shards, these are the weird stones?
Well, it seems that way because we just encountered a hag, I think to the west, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, to the west by the sea. And she mentioned the weird stones. And while we didn't find one, we also went to Iselheim. So we've learned quite a bit about them, but I think the next step seems to be that we need to try to track down where they all are.
Yes.
including the hags, or the hags have them anyway.
Yeah. But you didn't find the one that hag had. Yeah, that's English.
No, I
Sounds
don't.
weird.
No, so that hag mentioned another one that was skinning seals or something.
Oh. So you didn't actually get rid of Selreikjar?
No, it was a weaker one.
A weaker. That makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, so
All right,
Selreikjar is still there. Alright. Well, if that other sea hag didn't have it. And Verdan, go ahead and make a, let's see, I think it's blah, 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 blah. Arcana? Give me a sec. I gotta figure out what this is. See what you know about weird stones. You may have already made this check, but before. But he's gonna make one as well. No, he sucks.
Of course he does. So do I.
12. Is there anything you learn with a 12? Yeah, that's all you got. So Raven thinks for a moment, you think for a moment. Slightly above average thinking.
If you could call it that.
If she doesn't have it, maybe Selreikjar has it.
That was the assumption I was making.
Well, if you want it, you're gonna have to make a deal with Selreikjar. Or something.
Or I could just kill her.
Yeah, she's been a thorn in the Selkie's side for many, many years. But of course, that's been a problem that's not been mine.
Okay. Well, this was a great conversation, and thank you for sharing your knowledge with me.
One other thing of note.
Mm-hmm.
I need to find it.
I'm just gonna imagine that Raffen did that.
No.
As he was finding the words to put together.
Yeah. I don't know how to say this very well. Have you heard any news from or about Theobald? The necromancer to the south at Barrow's End that you very much avoided early on.
Well, I probably wasn't in the party at that point.
No.
So I think specifically Verdan, no. Just that it's something on our checklist to investigate. At the very least, that's all I would know.
Shame. I had banished him from Ravenhorn. I will tell you, no one else could know this, except you and your party. But someone else has to know in case something happens to me. Again,
Okay.
I'm realizing now that things can happen here that even I can't deal with.
Yeah, like gravity and ice. Anyway, I say that in my head.
Yeah. This was, of course, a ruse. Theobald is a powerful necromancer, yes. Was he looked at side-eyed by everyone in the village? Yes. But was he useful? Also, yes. As a necromancer, he has a connection to undeath. That is his studies, to death. So I've been having him analyze these rot-blighted corpses to see if he can come up with some type of hypothesis or find out some knowledge about their mutations, because they've been mutating over time, which is extremely unusual and not something that I have any knowledge about. But I haven't heard from him in quite some time. I haven't seen his cadaver collector in quite some time. So I certainly hope he's not dead, because that would be very bad. But if you do hear anything from him, please let me know immediately.
Okay. I'll let my compatriots know about that, and I think we'll try to investigate it as soon as we can, unless something more pressing comes up.
Did you tell him about the Heddles as well?
Oh, yeah, I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Do you also tell him about the little detail that... actually, no. Only Tinra would... Actually, no, Tinra did share. She did say she shared about the 4 missing revenants, basically. Make me an investigation check.
Okay. Come on, Verdan, don't suck. It's a +10.
The DC... between 15 and 20.
Got a 14.
Okay. 4 Heddles, 4 revenants. Connection? Maybe. Don't know in what capacity, though. Right, well, I'll leave you to it. It is getting late. I should probably do something useful rather than sit around here and do nothing. And say hi to Theodla for me.
Okay. Thanks for the wonderful fish stew.
Yeah,
you have a
she
great
hasn't
night.
spoken to me in a little while. Have a good night. All right. And eventually you all reconvene at basically Valentiel's forge now. His outhouse.
You had it
Really
right the first
making your
time.
mark on the village.
Yeah.
I'm being slandered in the media.
As eventually you all make your way back to, you find him. Presumably to relay all the information you have gathered.
Tink.
Yeah, I mean,
Tink. Tink.
yeah. As Valentiel tinks away, I guess the rest of us are just sharing everything that we learned. Just we have to just decide what we do next.
All right, well, lay it on me, you guys. Don't spare any details. Come on, let me hear it.
There's bad guys out there.
Oh, the heck you say? What? What? I dropped my hammer. Oh, no. Oh, this is news. This is truly news. So glad you stopped me from working on my buckler for that bit of information there.
Well, I would definitely emphasize that the necromancer isn't necessarily evil. I don't know what information the party had about that before, but I would share immediately what Hafren had with me. That the fact that he's studying it and that he's not had contact with him for a while probably should be somewhat of a high priority. But I know the basilisk. I know we said we were gonna go help Ryanel, then come back and deal with the basilisk. So I don't know. Arnu and Tinra's thoughts on that?
Well, it's sort of in control and not in control, I suppose, because it's still down there. But we might have to think about how to go about dealing with it. I don't think it would be simple.
I got interrupted. I'm so sorry. Can you explain that again?
That's right. And the people that were petrified down there were petrified for a reason. So it's not quite. It's not exactly as if there's been a lot of accidents. But if we did deal with it, we'd have to think about it. I don't think it would be a simple thing to do.
Okay, so
about the temple as well. That it would be likely guarding the temple. Or the tomb, sorry.
Yeah, so it definitely seems like something we probably need more resources to be able to effectively deal with.
Yep.
Well, I'm working on it now.
I guess then I would suggest like maybe we go, the next day we go try to check on the necromancer. Because I don't know other outside of the quest log. I mean, like we're looking for the hags still.
Yeah, I guess they would be actually going back and finding the real sea hag, dealing with that issue if we wanted to try. Even though we've come back from the sea.
Yeah. Valentin, what do you think?
I suppose we could look at the necromancer. Sorry, I was just going to say the necromancer. We've been trying to avoid it for a while, haven't we? Because he's at that other tomb. But maybe we should go and check him out.
I, for one, would not be caught dead around a necromancer.
Okay.
That's my contribution to the conversation. Take it or leave it.
As it starts going tink.
Right.
Might be caught undead.
Well, especially because Raffin said, like, he's at least contributing like research or something. So, like, yeah, while he was banished, it doesn't seem that all that evil.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think
banish him.
I've always said I think the necromancer was misunderstood.
All right.
Let's go for it.
All right. So let's see here. I'll give it a 50% chance. Who wants to make a percentile check?
Not me. I've been rolling terribly.
I was going to say, it should not be me.
You want to roll above 50.
Give it a go.
Do you want me to? I could also roll in the open if you want, but yeah, one of you is also welcome to roll.
I'll give it a go.
All right.
10.
Okay. How do you prepare to get ready for rest?
Well, I would head back to the longhouse, have a couple beers, probably. As it's been a long day of walking. And then, just tuck her out.
All right. Valentil, would you like to continue working until the midnight hour?
I mean, yeah, unless we're expecting to head out immediately. Obviously, I don't want to be left behind. But yeah, otherwise, I'm diligent and hard at my work, working hard at my making things.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here.
Although, I do have a sense that there were some mighty horrible things being said about me that I couldn't answer to because I was working so hard. But I'm sure none of that will happen behind my back again. So, yeah, I guess I'm okay.
Yeah. I'm going to roll a d12 here. If it lands on a 12, that's midnight. Anything past that is early morning.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. You managed to finish this first stage of your buckler by midnight. So you achieve 2 out of 16 successes.
Yay! So I need to mark that down, I guess?
Yeah. This could be in place of shield training. You can just replace it.
Okay. Yeah, that works. Oops. Field training. 2 out of 16. Cool.
Alright. And I think, yeah, okay. Arnu, I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Four.
Alright, you gain 1 level of exhaustion. Because unless there's something else you want to do to get ready for this rest. Unless you just want to find a spot. Like downtime activities. No.
I'm trying to make some more of those arrows, I think.
Alright. You spend the late hours of the evening making some arrows. Verdand, you find a couple of beers. And some bread. But until you just continue to work away at your buckler.
Tink. Tink.
Tink. Whoever's making that tinking noise, quiet down!
Tonk. Tonk. Tonk.
Ah!
No, it's not Tink, it's Plink now.
Right.
Yeah. And Tinra. What you up to?
Well, a bit of praying, I suppose, and maybe I'll read a few religious texts as well.
Classic. What are you hoping to learn from the texts?
Well, just a deeper understanding of the mysteries of My Lady Almara, I mean, and how she leaves signs of importance that might potentially lead us to a resolution of this issue.
Nice. Do you have the texts with you, or are you looking in the Longhouse archives?
Well, I do have like a very beloved text from when I was first an acolyte in my backpack, but I think while I'm here I'll take advantage of looking at the library.
Alright, because in the library there wouldn't be necessarily references to Almara, but there would be references to the closest pantheon here, the deities here, which would be the Norns.
Yeah, it'd be worth a go. Anything to... There might be a clue there or something.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an investigation check as you read the book.
It's 12 plus whatever. I don't know if I've got any pluses on that, just a sec.
I think it's +1.
Okay, so 13. I don't know if that's good enough.
Well, with a 13, you would discover the basic information. They live, the Norns, there's 3 of them. They live at the foot amongst the roots of Yggdrasil around the Well of Erd, which is a sacred well. Where they also spin the Loom of Fate. Each thread is an individual. And some threads are longer than others, some threads are shorter, and some threads have to be shorn early. Had to be cut. They are widely thought to be, yeah.
So the threads, are they like people's, particular individuals' lifespans?
Yes. The length of thread is related to the length of life.
Is there...
Go ahead.
I was just wondering, it's just me being a bit whimsical here, I was just wondering whether there's an alternative shadow version to the loom whereby you can see how long an undead lasts for. Just thinking about the observer.
Nothing about that in particular, although...
So I suppose my question would be, if not a shadow loom, would they still say there was a person, like somebody out the tomb, whatever? Is it when their earthly life is finished that the thread cuts, or is it does the thread continue until their undead life is gone?
So, the threads are only related to life. Those who are dead or undead
Yeah, the earthly life, not their undead life.
do not have a thread. Although some threads can get tangled and become knotted, and that's where chaos can happen in terms of fate. That can lead to unpredictable outcomes in terms of a life. Because if it's knotted, don't know how long it is. So sometimes if threads cross or become entangled, and there's an unknown outcome of how long one's life is, then there could be uncertain. It could extend into undeath.
That's kind of interesting to know, isn't it, really? Are there any other texts that I might notice that would have a bit more history to the settlement? I was just wondering whether there might be any records that indicate any particularly influential figures that were buried in the tomb.
Yes. You managed to find a record of, well, there's a few histories down here. There's, of course, the history of Ravenhorn, where the warlock hunted a gorgon across the sea and then slew it here at the Ravenhorn site. There is a history of important figures. You see Aramel mentioned, or Hraven, sorry, mentioned when he first came and became the resident archwizard of Ravenhorn. And you also see a list of all the leaders of Ravenhorn throughout the ages. All the Jarls and Jarlskonas, all the chiefs. And the latest one on the list is Hramen. Jarl Hramen. Which is the whatever the name came before it, son. Feather son.
Are there any details of their lives, like what their deeds were and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think I actually have something about that written down somewhere. But you recognize the current Jarl is also their offspring are mentioned there. And you see Ravina's name there as Ravina Hramen's daughter. Do I have anything on that? I don't think I've written that down. So, I will say, Hramen was, let's see here, a leader who went on raids regularly. But, despite that, because that is the tradition of the Vilcor people, he was kind enough to his people. You do learn of Ravenhorn's history is their tomb is a hotspot, essentially, for lack of a better term, for incorporeal undead, like specters, ghosts, wraiths, all that kind of stuff. A lot of them tend to congregate around the tomb, just due to the nature of that place. So a lot of adventurers throughout history have come to slay them. That's been Ravenhorn's way to earn money, essentially. His coin comes in and adventurers have to buy goods and that kind of stuff in order to slay these monsters, these creatures, these undead. Of course, you haven't seen too many of those nowadays due to the other influx of undead, but no one's been over there to investigate that yet, so who knows? But that's something worth noting.
Yeah, something for future reference.
Yeah. It doesn't really there is a drawing of him as well. Like a sketch.
Yeah, I was just wondering if there's any clues, like what sort of, particularly when people were buried. I'm just thinking, is there anything that might give us a clue that we could tie back to the observer?
Nothing that you can particularly find as of yet in this particular book. You do see his drawing that he has dark raven black hair like his daughter. That is drawn there.
I'll memorise the face and that just in case. Is he, like in the sketch, is he wearing anything distinctive, anything like a piece of jewellery or anything that might just help identify him?
Actually, no. But I'll say even with the 13, because way back, Verdan made a check that he shared with the party. And you actually do see the drawings, because they have a drawing of Jaroskona Ravina in there as well. And they look remarkably similar. And if you recall, back in the illusory world, there were a bunch of Death Weavers disguised as different people, and Ravina, when the illusion was dropped on her, revealed the Death Weaver.
Yeah, I remember that, so it's possible it might be one of her ancestors.
Or, I'll even say with the 13, or not just her ancestor, but her father.
So maybe it might be worth us trying to find out a bit more information about him from her memories. That might also explain why she was more susceptible to being, because it did control her mind for a while as well, didn't it?
Yep.
Well, that was a fairly productive session in the library, wasn't it?
Indeed.
I think everyone except for Valentino learned something very important.
This buckler is costing me dearly. It better be the most amazing thing. Yeah, tink, tink, pink. Y'all don't even know when I finally unleash its true power. Y'all will be like, oh, the information we gleaned was nothing compared to that mighty buckler.
All right. Well, eventually everyone heads to their wherever they will find a spot to rest, upstairs. Something outside, whatever. After, let's see here. Valentil, you go to bed last, dragging yourself back to the longhouse after melting down the shield and hammering out something that might resemble something else.
Sounds
a shape.
Promising. Yes. Glad I worked long and hard on it.
Yep. Just thinking.
Okay, I was like, and then? And then?
Let's see. Do you think anyone would get up for a bathroom break? Maybe for Dan, because you had the...
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
yeah, I totally would. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, makes sense. Okay. At around 5 in the morning, your body's like, need to pee. Go to outhouse. I mean smithy.
Same thing. Yeah, sure.
Pee on the buckler.
Oh no!
It's not a urinal.
Oh no!
Okay. Oh, comedy retract. Unless no, you have to get up to go to the washroom, and there are of course some mugs and tankards left on the tables downstairs. You finish and then try and go to head back up. stairs, but the ground shakes a little bit.
That's not
As ominous.
What? Did I
Yeah.
poop my pants or something?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly what happened. Just
wow.
done.
Valentine turns back around and walks back to the forge.
No. You look over at one of the tankards and the water is kind of rippling.
Yep.
A poo monster?
Yep.
Where have I seen this before?
Somewhere. And then it's
Okay. I'll definitely wait around for about 20 seconds to make sure it's like really done. Like,
all right, make a perception check.
why me? I think I have. Yeah, I have advantage.
Yeah,
Probably for my cloak.
I would say so.
So that's
Just right click it.
I know I tried it, it didn't work, but 15 and a nat 20.
Nice. For a total of 25. You hear this faint bzzz in the distance, starting to get a little bit closer. Sounds like a bee's wings, but gigantic. Or maybe a wasp's wings.
I had a feeling it was going to be this from.
I guess I'd look at a window just to be like, what is that?
I think we all know, don't we?
Yeah. You won't be able to see in a window. You stick your head out the door, and it's hard to see, but you can hear it getting closer from the south. As there is a little bit of a glow coming from the horizon as the sun is going to start to rise in a little bit. So it's not completely dark out here. It's dim light. As you can see in the distance, as much as you can, because since it's in the sky, it's easier to see, a shape that is mostly silhouette coming towards you. Atop said shape is another shape. Very humanoid looking.
Okay.
Coming in the distance.
I would absolutely run inside and wake up the party.
Alright. Before you head back inside, you take one last look. And behind this buzzing figure, this creature, is a bunch of smaller little figures. A whole swarm of
Say things or fingers?
smaller, little tiny shapes. An entire swarm. You race upstairs to grab your companions. If they even want to wake up.
So how many little figures? I'm just while he's explaining to us. I'm just
It's a
wondering, is it
swarm.
3 hags? Oh, it's not the hags then.
No, it's a swarm of little buzzing things. Who do you wake up first? It's just you.
Oh. I'll roll a
Okay.
d4 and determine. I'm just gonna do it at random. That's Valentine. So I'm just going 1,
course it
2,
is.
3. Yeah.
Yeah. You wake up, Valentine. Or however you do it.
Sure. Sure, just like that.
You get up, you tell them the news.
Mhm.
And by the time everyone gets downstairs, a lot of others have woken up as well, because the buzzing has now sounded like a large droning that is getting closer. Bzzz. As it's now reached the edge of Ravenhorn. As you can now see more clearly, completely avoiding the tower and the longhouse because they still have their wards up. Luckily, Haravan has managed to maintain those. But you see more clearly now, especially those who have dark vision in this dim light. You see, give me one sec. You see a figure riding this hound-like looking creature, followed by a swarm of basically hornets. At least they look like hornets. I'm just getting the board set up here. Bzz, bzz, bzz. Where would you like to go? It's getting closer to the edge of Ravenhorn.
It's from the south. I mean, I think I would just head outside the ward. That's where I would go. Because obviously, whatever it is, it's gonna find us.
Yeah, something's coming.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. So, you see a creature. Looks kind of like an undead hound, except its wings are buzzing like a... It has wings that buzz like a bees or hornets. And it has a long tail that ends in this kind of shape, like a pincer. Atop it is a figure that looks undead, but not the Deathweaver. As something else is riding this creature. Behind it, the long drone of this buzzing swarm that blackens the early day sky. As they reach the outskirts of Ravenhorn, flying over top of the wizard's tower, flying over top of Frauga's hut, where her simulacrum is still there, just chilling. It crests over Ravenhorn. There we go. As Yaroskona Ravina comes out, points up to the sky, doesn't recognize that it's not the Deathweaver, but shouts, "He's here! 2 arms! 2 arms!" As everyone rushes out, grabs shields, grabs axes, grabs swords and spears, grabs everything they need as this creature, who you can only assume is Rotwing, the mount companion of the Deathweaver. Riding it, a figure you don't recognize, but an undead nonetheless, and following it to this droning swarm. A battle descends upon Ravenhorn this morn. And we will end the session there.